at that point, because of what you've gone through with taking care of your family and all these burdens,
responsibilities,
what you've gone through fighting for your son since he was young, you want the best for him. So unapata mtoi akikosa, unaanza kufikiria zile vitu zenye unapitia so that this child
gets a good life.
Una understand? So even when you're correcting that child, you correct that child with pain.
You said now you converse with your son.
Yes.
Munakanga mnapiga story.
Yeah.
How is he now when you are beating him up? Na sahi mkiconverse, which is more effective?
The conversations. The conversations. But on the flip side also, kuna tu wale watoi bado, even kids, you just really need to help your parents go easy on you. There are those kids when you put the rod down and you even converse with them, watazoea hiyo kuongea. So it is just too much, Lynn. But the conversations have worked for me and my son. They've really worked.
Hello and a warm welcome to LNS. My name is Lynn Ngugi. Now, when I brought you the story of the Summer family, that's Summer and Becky. Obviously, the comment sections, people said, you know, guys, toxic moms are there. But today I wanted us to be able to turn this conversation around and speak to an incredible lady who is also a single mom of 3 kids, who will also be taking us through the reasons why single moms, especially single mom, project to their kids and what kind of lessons we might be able to learn from this conversation. But before I even let her, you know, introduce herself, guys, allow me to say, leo mtaionea ndani, this is an elegance outfit. Of course, I blended it with my coat kwa sababu I just felt some type of way. But obviously, guys, thank you so much to the people at Elegance for always dressing me. And if you want to order an outfit from them, their contact details are right here on the screen. Please do if you can. And now, without further ado, please allow me to allow my beautiful guest introduce herself. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Uko salama?
Niko salama?
Yes. How are you feeling?
Nashukuru. I'm fine.
You're good?
I'm fine. We thank God.
Yes. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Maureen Lubanga. Like you've said,
Yes.
I'm a single, I'm a mom to 3 wonderful children.
Yes.
Single parenting.
Yeah.
I'm also a hotelier by profession, but currently I'm doing printing and branding. Yeah, we're doing corporate, branded corporate merchandise.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what we are majoring on right now. And also we're doing African wear. We also do leather products.
Yeah.
Majoring in bags. Yeah, I know you. You've been my client before.
Yes,
so
I was gonna say, you know, I like giving people flowers when I still can. And I was gonna tell my audience some years back, I think that should be like 2.5, almost 3 years. I think 2.5 thereabout. You sent me an incredible bag during my days at Tuko with a beautiful note. And I just, you know, it's the one I've been carrying around. I just want to say thank you. And how life is that one day we would, because I've never met you in person, but now just knowing I'm sitting with you, not just as someone who has supported my work for a long time, but also someone who wants to contribute to our conversation. For that, I say thank you.
You're welcome. Actually, at the point when I was sending that bag, I was watching every show that you put out there. So I was like, this lady is doing a very beautiful job. Why can't we send this small gift to her just to encourage her to keep on? That was why we did that. And I'm so glad to be here with you today. Yes.
Karibu sana. You are extremely beautiful. We like to give people flowers left, right, and center. And what struck me after we aired the Summer family story was the message you sent me. And you told me, Lynn, we might be saying this about Becky's mom, but then can we also acknowledge that single mom, before they start projecting, they go a lot. So even before we get into your story, what stood out for you in that conversation?
I mean, what stood out for me, and the thing that made me even send you that message was when I went to, of course, I listened to the whole conversation from Summer, then I came to Becky, then eventually I listened to
The psychologist.
But when I listened to Becky's story and then I went to the comment section, you see, sometimes you watch and then you want to see what people are thinking about this. What stood out was the fact that everyone was coming out to say, even my mom, okay, not everyone, but majority, that even my mom was like this with me at some point. I went through this. I went also through what Becky is going through. So I was like, so many people, or rather even us, because even the people who are commenting are like our age right now.
Yes.
They're just talking about what happened before they get to whatever age they are right now.
Yeah.
I realized that there are people who had issues with their parents at that time, especially their mothers. And until now, some of them are married and they have kids. They still have not dealt with the pain. Yeah, dealt with the pain and moved on from that.
Yes.
And they still have not even sat down at one point and asked themselves, what could my mom be going through at that time for her to project whatever she was projecting to me at whatever age that I was when I felt this.
Yes.
So I felt like there are so many people who don't go down deep to the roots, to the whatever of this that was happening to them and find out why. They just carry that heart and then just move on with it, and then the pain keeps on going. When someone else is talking about this, they still feel like it's still a fresh wound that is happening to them. So that is why I said nah,
we have to talk.
Yeah, we have to talk.
Let me ask you, you have kids how old? 6? I know of a 6-year-old.
You
have a 6-year-old?
Yes, I have a son who is 17.
Yes.
I have a 6-year-old and I have a 3-year-old.
A 3-year-old.
Yes.
So you have a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 17-year-old.
Yes.
So who among these kids have felt your projection the most?
Actually, I could say my son, but I became sober so fast. Yeah. He almost felt it. But I think because I was kind of like a prayerful person, and I'm this person who will go to my room at the end of the day and then just, go through the events of the day and then even counsel myself. I somehow controlled the situation before it really got to him. But I can say he's the person who
has felt it.
Yeah.
The most.
The most.
Okay, you said we don't dig deeper. So now let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper to your story.
Yes.
Maybe if you could give our audience a bit of a background of your story.
Yes.
And how you found yourself projecting to your own son.
Yes.
And how you rebuilt that relationship.
Yes. When my son was like 11 months old, he got stolen by the dad, he got stolen and I was away because I used to go out there to look for work, and I think behind my back the dad used to come take him from my mom and the house girl who was there at that moment, go with him, visit his sister, then bring him back. So I never used to know that pattern, because by the time I'm coming back home in the evening, my son is of course there and everyone is happy. So this one day he came and picked him up, then went, and he never came back. So I'm coming back home, my son is missing. I'm very young at that time. I got my son when I was very young, at 20. So you see, I started the load, like the burden now. I'm very young. I'm trying to parent. at that time I've disappointed my parents. I have this child. I'm trying to prove to my mom that I can change. I can be a very good person at the same time taking care of this young boy. I don't even know how to take care of him. Then this happens. So when this happened, my son went away for like 7 months. Within that time, I had to go to college while still looking for him. Because you see, when you go to the police station, unfortunately, and then you tell them that my son has been stolen, they will ask you, who took your son?
The father.
You say the father. They say, baba hezi chukua mtoto. Baba si ako na mtoto wake, you understand? So you're left with, you don't even know who else to approach. Yeah, you go to his sisters that you used to know when you're dating. Everyone tells you they don't know where he is. And you see, the pain is that when you're going to visit the sisters, you find them happy with their kids. And everyone is telling you they don't know where their brother is with your son. You're so broken, you come back. You know, maisha nyumbani pia si ati ni mzuri. So you just, all these things are just
in your head.
In your head, you understand? So I went through so much between that time and when my son came back, 7 months after. Your son is coming back.
Yeah.
He's rejecting you because alienda akiwa mdogo, yata akujui, analia ukimchukua. You're dealing with so much pressure. You don't even know how to handle this. Fast forward, of course, my son came back. We used to stay in Kariobangi. Let me just say that. My mom was a tailor. My dad was a wochi.
Yeah.
So you see, you're the first one who successfully finished college. You have now to take care of the whole family.
Yeah.
You're taking care of the whole family. You're taking care of your son. So you're just, it's like you're going through so much. You're forced to mature fast. You understand? Eventually now, you get to, because now you've gotten money, you gotten like a small place, you want to stay with your son now. You understand? You want to stay with your son. At that point, because of what you've gone through with taking care of your family and all these burdens.
Responsibilities.
Yeah, what you've gone through fighting for your son since he was young, you want the best for him. So unapata mtoi akikosa, unaanza kufikiria zile vitu zenye unapitia so that this child
gets a good life.
Una understand? So even when you're correcting that child, you correct that child with pain. Like, mbona unafanya, hata ukimchapa na kuambia unamchapa ile ni kama uchapi mtoto. I can tell you an example. I was the hope of my family. My dad used to see me anaona tu mimi tu ndio nitawatoa nje.
Kwa hiyo shida.
Mama, alafu what do I do? Nakuja napata ball. Do you know my dad? Hey, I don't know. Those projections, I saw them at that time because you have disappointed them and that yet they saw hopes in you. You understand? So you see, for me, my son, zile burdens zenye nilikuanga nimepitia, mara nang'ang'ana, akaibiwa, I'm just fighting battles. I wanted so like a very nice life for him. Akikosa tu kidogo, kai. Na mchapa, ile, I want something better for you, na wewe unafanya hivi. Yani, you're not even handling him as your child at that time. Unknowingly, haujui. But ukishamchapa, unamwachapo akilia, then you go back unasema, kai nimemchapa na hasira kwani. It's not him. It's me and just how God just positioned my life and everything. Then you start now asking yourself. Questions. Like zinaanza kukukujia. But you see, most parents, or most, especially women, even those in marriage, not just single mothers, let me tell you, Lynn. Mama zetu walikuanga na mabwana. You understand? They're in marriage, wako na mabwana.
Tulichapo.
Lakini bado unapata huo mama ukikosa anakurushia hata pan. The frustration, you see, in marriages, most of the times, kudos to those men who really take responsibility and say, huyu ni mtoto wangu pia mimi nitalea. But kuna wale wataza, they even have that money, they'll pay the school fees, they'll pay everything, but everything else about this child is left to the mother. You understand? So it's the mother who is handling everything. Adolescence ya huyu mtoto, vituko za huyu mtoto ni mama anaangalia. Unaunderstand? Sasa saa zile huyo mtoto amekosa, unapata hata madhi amechukua hata kikitu amekurushia, ama unamuuliza just in a nice way, niweke kikombe wapi mama? Atakwambia eka kwa kichwa, you know, because of the things that are inside her. She's dealing with every day.
I know many can relate. Hata ukitaka iache hapo ikanyange
kidogo.
You just innocently asked a question.
Exactly.
Mom, where do I put this cup? The answers.
Hapo unaanza kusema, hey, mamangu anakuanga amenichukia. Hata nikimuuliza kidogo, nikipita mbele yake, she's just irritated. Imagine it's not about you. It is things that are inside.
Yes.
And it's so unfortunate that our mothers hawakukonga wanajua hivi vitu kama hizo zinawakula. Yeye atakuprojectia tu. You understand? Atakurushia Kenya, atakurushia because of the anger, because of the things that are just inside. She's dealing with. Huyu ndio mama ataenda kwa chama kukopa akupatie school fees. You know, because most of our dads, what they used to do, wako kwa salo, atakuletea tu hiyo salary, whatever atalipa ibaki ama nyumba nini. Yeah. So ni mama atakimbia, maybe aseme wacha nichukue chama. I think men don't even know how to run around and multitask like that. Ati wacha niende ni kope. So it is us who always take that initiative. So unapata mama kama huyo ukimkosea atakurushia tu. What is going through your mind is that it is me
and me alone.
And me alone
against the world.
Against the world. Na mimi ndio nafaa nimuoneshe kama ni adolescence inamsumbua, amke juu atanisumbua nisipompunish. Si wewe unamchapa tu. But ukimchapa unamchapa na zile asira zile za I'm trying to, I wake up in the morning, I try for you and your sisters, in fact you're the firstborn, you're supposed to show this other example. Unamchapa tu. So hiyo time by the way akunanga kitu nakwambia stop. Because unamchapanga tu na ile hasira. That is why unaonanga parents wanachapanga mtoto. Mtoi anaamka anakimbia because anaona huyu atanimaliza. Yeah. But now, like I told you, me, I'm someone who always gets back. Like I go back to the day's events, whatever happened. Kwanza kitu yenye naona imeniweigh down sana. Mtoto mbona anakosa? Mbona ananikosea? Mbona I'm trying to talk to him and he does not listen? I'm that person when I'm alone. You understand? So when you're beating that person or that child, haufikiriangi. But sasa mimi nikirudi nikae chini ndio naanza kujiuliza mbona hata sikumpunish? Ama I should have even just used another form of punishment to communicate to him that this is bad. You understand? But I don't know, it is just too much.
It's too much.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it reaches a time, especially if you're a single parent.
Yeah.
Now the kid starts telling you, nionyeshe baba, nataka baba.
Yes. Yeah, they do.
What do you do?
For me, I think that wasn't a challenge. Me, I'm someone who will take my child and put them on their family's faces. Hapa ni kwenyu, babeko. So right from the beginning, my kids, okay, also wanajua tu. Najua. But I think there are parents who choose to hide and they have a challenge with that. Especially if the relationship didn't end well, or maybe, I don't know, if they are punishing the other parent. There's so many reasons why they do that. But I don't think it's a right thing to do. These kids, when you're giving back to them, they have their mind of their own. Right from Nini, Toto. You see, when you have a small child, you can see our Toto. I don't know what example I can use, but I've noticed mtoto hata akiwa mdogo, they even play mind games with you. You understand? Ukimnyang'anya kitu, ata scream, ukimpatia ananyamaza. So that child is someone who is aware of themselves. So hii issue ya wazazi kusema ngati me, I cannot discuss this child at his father with him until afike a certain age. No. Tell them, hata wakitembea wakishika meza hivi, kama baba yao anaonekana kwa TV, mwambie dada.
That's your father.
That's your father. Growing tu akiona hiyo face anaona dada. You understand? Tell them, let them grow. Knowing.
According to you, why do you think, because you know sometimes mtu anaweza, apart from now rape incidences where a child was conceived, you know, through such, you know, erroneous acts and stuff, for any other person, why do you think parents want to hide? Because then again, you'll find some people don't even know who their dad is. Some people also who are growing up with their dad, not majority, but they don't know who their mom is.
Yes, we've seen such situations, and it's so unfortunate. But just like I told you, everyone deals with situations differently. Kuna tu wale watu wana feel tu, sitaki kuambia mtoto.
Is it your choice to make as a parent, or that choice should be left to the child? Should you just do an intro and leave them to decide whether they want to know the parent, or are you even protecting them?
Everyone has a right to know both their parents, whether dead or alive. Everyone has a right. Wacha huyo mtoto amue, sitaki kuona baba yangu. You understand? That is why even at the court of law, unaambiwa yes, utaonesha baba yako, utaonesha mtoto baba yake na mama yake, but akifika 18, I decide. Everyone has a right. Just let it. Wachia mtoto amue. Ni mimi sitaki kukaa na mama yangu, ama sitaki kukaa na baba yangu, ama sitaki kuona baba yangu. Depending na venye huyo parent atamtreat ama venye atamuonesha. But it is not your right as a woman or as a man to block a child from the other parent.
It's not.
It's not, and it is not good. It's not good.
Yeah.
Show them while they are still young, even when they are still breastfeeding. If you can put a picture to their face and tell them, this is your mom or this is your dad, do it. Let them know it. And if they can access even the extended family, let them. Because a child is not a short term. When you decide to get a child in, it's not like a short term thing. Ili kitu yenye itaingia mpaka kwa extended family, mpaka ancestors. This child is connected even to the ancestors right from conception. Show them their family. Show them everyone that cares to know. When it comes to their bloodline, just show them.
Show them.
Yeah.
It's super hard for a single parent to raise teenagers.
Yes, it is.
How did you cope with your boy? Was it hard?
It was hard. It was very hard. Very, very hard. It's hard. Especially a boy being raised by a mom. It's very, very hard. Yeah, it's very hard because apart from them just discovering themselves, they'll go to schools where they'll get influence from the other kids who are also malema wanajisikia sahi wameanza kukua watu wakubwa. They bring it back home. So you as a single parent, it's tough. It's tough dealing with all that. It's very, very tough.
Yeah. Now that you know better in this position, how should you deal with especially teenagers? For a single parent.
Yeah, like even me, what I did,
unaweza sema saa wewe chukua nimekuachia.
Mimi nakwambia that is why letting the child know the other parent is very important, because ikifikia situation kama hiyo, it's so easy to even call even if the dad is not picking, or even the aunties are there, waambie guy kujeni tu mnisaidie kuongea nao mtoto. So you let the other people in. Yeah. If you're alone, ati sasa umeblock, umesema sasa ni mimi na watoto wangu pekee, that's when it becomes harder. Yes. So for me, what happened is, and I think I would really advise people out there, just let the other people know. Hata kama baba yake hataki historia huyo mtoto, the aunties are there. If this child hears from the auntie or even the brother to the dad, it will really help you. It really takes so much off your back. Yeah. So I think for me, like with my son, what I did, especially the brother to the dad, he came in and helped a lot. Hata niye alikuja akawambia hapana, now where we've reached with this child, wacha mimi nichukue, let me go. So I've seen so much change when he got involved with the other family. Because now the auntie is on his neck, the brother to the dad on his neck, the dad on his neck.
Yes.
The aunties actually, there are like several of them who are really taking care of him. Inasaidia sana.
We've spoken of physical abuse. Have you ever verbally abused your child? Like especially the African context.
Yes.
Utauliza tu mam, niweke kikombe hapa. Takataka wewe toa hapo. Like hey. Yani mpaka ushatusiwa unashindwa hii matusi hata mamangu alilanu wapi.
Yeah, it happens. But no, me, I haven't like really, I don't know. Mimi ni mtu mwenye, I don't allow those words. Even in my house. I find some words so heavy even for me to say, even to watu wenye wamenikosea tu. There are words that you can't say. But verbal abuse does not even mean ati mtu akuite takataka ama kuambie nini. Kuna tu zile vitu unaweza ambia mtoto kama hata kumwambia we hata hiyo long you understand, zile vitu zinafanya mtoto ana feel less of a person. You might not say takataka or you might not say mjinga, but there are things that you might mention that might make a child, ni kama ile mind game, inafanya mtu hii ana feel less of a person. Yeah, that is what I've seen most parents do. But my son but sasa labda na hasira akichapo na maybe saa zingine tu kumgomanisha, you can even see him get emotional. Yes.
Some people say disciplining a child, spare the rod, spoil the child.
No, I believe na kuchapa. I believe in that road.
Kuchapa.
I believe lakini sasa kuchapa has to inafaa ifike age fulani. Hawezi chapa tena. Sasa mnaongea ama una other means, you bring in other means that can really help this child. Ikifika right now my son, I can't chapa him. I cannot chapa him. But kuchapa mtoto akiwa mdogo unafaa uchape but in a very controlled. Me, I believe so.
Yeah.
I know people will throw stones at me. Yeah. But sasa kama mtoto mdogo hata ukichapa mchape hata miguu. You understand? Those two kiboko that we have. But usimchape ile nika unachapa your fellow adults person. Yeah.
Most of the times parents won't see a mistake. There are parents who will even say, mimi nilikuwa sawa kutreat huyo mtoto venye nilimtreat. For you, at what point did it get ukasema, I'm wrong, this is not the way to go?
It takes a lot. It takes a lot of energy to be aware of yourself and what is going on around you and your children. It takes a lot of energy. Yeah. Unfortunately, not everyone has that, akona hiyo uwezo ya kujitoa. There are those who sink in. They become numb until they sink in. They don't have that energy to get themselves out of that situation. Or just to decide, I'm self-aware. I want to be self-aware of what is happening around me and I want to work on it myself in order to become even a better parent to the other kids and even my son.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't know. I think people just need, if you feel like you don't have energy to do that, ama huwezi jitoa, talk to someone. Maybe that someone will tell you something that will trigger you to get out of that situation. Yeah.
Did you talk to someone?
No.
How did you come out of it?
Nilipigana na hiyo
kitu.
Nilipigana sana. Nilipigana, nikajitoa. Paka, I started, what I started doing, I just started like getting, I wanted to know, because ilifika mahali nikaona pia now my son is closed. So I think ile hasira saa zingine nilikuwa nayo akikosa, I understand, anaona anachukiwa. You're trying to correct him because of this, anaona anachukiwa. So aka close. So what I started to do is finding a way to get through to him. Because nikitoka tu hivi nimwambie tu, oh, you know, I love you, ama venye tulikosana jana, ama nilikupiga jana, is not enough for him. I have to get to break that ice between me and him. Anze kuoniona on the other side. While me at the back office, I'm working on myself, on also becoming a better parent to him. I used to take him here. Tunatembea huko Jeffries, tunakimbia nini, we converse, we have conversation. Then now he started gelling out. So I don't know. It just needs a lot. If you have to see a therapist, if you have to talk to a friend, just talk to them. Because kila mtu, you have to come to a realization that kila mtu akona amepitia vitu huko nje, either a man or a woman. Kila mtu anakuanga tu amebeba burdens kwa roho yake. Yeah. So why is yours making you project it to even someone? There are even people who don't even project it to their kids. They project it to other friends around them. Those people who can't even keep friends. Unaona sasa hii, you project it to someone else. Find a way of just getting out, if you can.
If you can. You said, go on.
The start actually is realizing that everyone is bottling something within them. Na hizi zako wewe ukialau zikuue ama zikumalize ama zifanye watoto wako mkosane na watoto, zita nini tu. You just try and get it out of them. Out of that situation. Yourself. It starts with you. You know, it starts with you. Change starts with you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not, it starts with
ni wewe tu utasema tu.
Utajiita mkutano.
Ujiite tu meeting. Mimi nilikuwa najiita meeting by the way. Kisha jita hiyo meeting tena unaita mtoto unamwambia, sasa mbona ulikuwa unafanya hivyo venye ulikuwa unafanya? You know, it makes me angry. I work so hard. I'm trying to make you understand. Hata akitoka hapa, hata kama atenda kulala, atasema yenyewe mami alinichapa nikakasirika. Akaenda kwa room yake, but bado akaniita tukaconverse. So at that point, even that child is supposed to realize that anakufanya unakasirika na hutaki kukasirika.
Wow. So you said now you converse with your son.
Yes.
Mnakanga mnapiga story.
Yeah.
How is he now when you are beating him up? Na sasa mkiconverse, which is more effective?
The conversations. The conversations. But on the flip side also, kuna tu wale watu ibado, even kids, you just really need to help your parents go easy on you. There are those kids when you put the road down and you even converse with them, watazoea hiyo kuongea. So it is just too much, Lynn. But the conversations have worked for me and my son. They've really worked. But kuna hiyo flip side ingine. Kuna wale watoto watazoea kuongea. So hata ujui.
Let me ask you.
Yeah.
For you've mentioned, you know, you have now activities with your son. You go around, you run, you exercise together.
Yes.
Has it made it easy for him to tell you about things even from outside that are disturbing him as a young man?
Yes. Yes. At that point, kwanza, they say not knowing they're telling you is because of the how situation. Yeah, how easy. Yes, yes. If I atakwambia ati now amepanga atakwambia. But through a story, he will tell you. He will see when you get out there with him, he will see a situation, then he will mention his. But before, he used to go to my sisters and say.
Yes.
Yeah, he used to go to my mom's and say. Sasa mimi nilikuwa nasikia from them. And then the way, if you hear from them, it comes as an attack now. Yeah. It even becomes more, you know,
personal.
Sasa unasema mbona anaenda huko anasema
na niko hapa.
Yeah, but when you start creating that relationship with him, Ataongea tu.
Ataongea. What are some of the stereotypes surrounding single parenthood? What are some that you've dealt with as a mom of 3?
Dating. Dating. Guy, you mentioned your kids. People disappear. Yeah. I think they think that you have a lot of burden. They forget that you've been working for your kids. You've been taking care of your kids. So, yeah, but wakikuona tu, wanaona tu burden. And then some of them also, I don't know, it's just too much.
It's that's too much. Yeah. How, like, for you, have you given up on dating?
No. But you see, when you're a single parent, the people that you bring around you have to really have purpose.
Yes.
You just don't bring people around you because you're bringing this person also around your kids. So I haven't given up on dating. In marriage, I have not. In future, I will. Even when I'm 50, maybe.
Yes.
I'll just settle down. So long as that person has to be
okay with you,
okay
and your
with
kids.
me and my kids, and with my situation. You understand? So I've not really given up.
There's a reason I asked because as a single parent, now back to Becky's mom,
Yes.
as a single parent, when you start dating, what's the right stage to introduce the kids to the person that you are dating? For example, you now, if you start dating, at what point will you introduce this man to your son and to your other 2 kids?
When it becomes serious. Because when you're dating, you don't know if you're going to end up with this person. So when it's official, you two are even planning to settle down. I think that is the point when I can bring in someone. Because at an early age, if you bring someone to your kids, you don't know if this person will go, and maybe eventually you'll date someone else you will again, it can really affect the kids.
Yeah.
So I think you have to bring this person to your kids when it's getting official.
Yeah.
Yes.
When it's getting official.
Yes.
Yenye unaona hii hata tunaweza ishi kwa nyumba moja sasa.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ama anaenda kuwa na wazazi. Then now you have, and then it's a procedure. You have to sit down your kids. They have to really know him and accept him. Because that's also a challenge.
Okay. And you've said you are the breadwinner when it came to your family. How is life now?
Let me just say, I'm just picking up myself now because when you're a breadwinner to your family, it takes so much of your time, energy, finances, because now you have to school everyone and make sure everyone is fine, because this is a burden that you're trying to relieve off your parents' back, because you can't have small money and your parents are suffering, you understand? So the last project that I did was building my mama house. Yeah, it was so nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then my last born sister that I schooled, now at least is working with Qatar Airways.
Oh, wow.
So after that, I said, now let me take care of mine.
Chani kule nyama.
Yeah. So sahi, I'm trying to pick up the bones zenye zimebaki. Nikule kama kuna nyama. Yeah, but I can proudly say that I'm done with that part. Of course, there's those kidogo things that are there, but I'm now where I'm fully taking care of my kids.
Okay.
Yeah, and myself.
What do you do to make a living?
At the moment?
Yes.
We do branded corporate merchandise.
Yeah.
We supply.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was so lucky, Nani. The first person who gave me a job, and I really thank her. I've never even thanked her on, Dorothy, Google.
Oh, Dorothy.
She really, yes.
Dorothy from Google.
Yes.
Yes.
You know her?
Yes.
Yes. She really believed in me. And she's the first person who gave me a supplies job.
Oh.
That they know. It was so nice. She got me from a point where she really even don't know what she did to me.
Wow.
Yeah. So you've seen the hoodie.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was applying for Google and YouTube.
Yeah.
And now we're trying to also get out there and supply.
Wow, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
It feels good when people believe in you.
Especially if a fellow woman comes out to believe in you, because sometimes it's so tough outside there. Kuna tu wanawake wanakanyagianga watu wengine. But it felt so good.
And I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of women uplifting other
women.
They
really started uplifting other women. It's not like Kitambo.
So even for many other people who are watching, maybe it's good to also use this platform to tell them like what you do. So if they are watching, they might want to. Don't worry, I won't charge you. I won't charge you.
Yes. We actually do branded corporate merchandise. So we supply anything and everything, so long as you want it. We do also branding and printing. So long as you need anything branded for your events, for your corporate events, we supply.
You supply?
Yes.
I'll put some here on the screen.
Yes.
So maybe you'll give me some few
Yes,
photos.
I will.
I can attach here so they can see what you do.
Yes.
I'll also put for you your number, business number here.
Yes.
I won't
we
charge.
Also deal actually with African wear.
Yes.
We do African wear.
Yeah.
You've seen some of our outfits.
Yes.
I'm going to send you one also today.
My people, these are the benefits. These are the benefits of sitting. Edwin Ochieng, why are you looking at me? Can you please send Edwin Ochieng to the rule is?
I didn't going to get our bag, yeah?
Oh, thanks. I never accept anything unless Edwin Ochieng is also getting something.
Yes.
Because it takes two to tango.
Edwin, you're going to get our Moreni bag. Eh?
Thank you.
Yeah.
He's traveling to the UK, so he's really excited.
Are you?
Yes.
Actually, that's just enough. How many days?
I think 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Itakutosha na ingine kubwa.
Na ingine kubwa. So mumjenge. Nijengeni director wangu, please.
Yes.
Yeah.
Moreni House of Elegance is our Instagram
I love
page.
The name.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah.
Something tells me you've gone through so much. I won't ask the details. I never ask unless the guest is ready.
Yes.
But what has kept you going? Because I think even your eyes tell you've gone through too much. But what has kept you going apart from your kids? Because I know you're going to say your kids.
Faith in God. I really, really believe in God. Yeah. I'm this person who, it might be bad today, but we have 24 hours in a day. Itaisha tu, tutalala, tutaamka kesho, it's another day. Let's face the next day and continue. I'm that person who, I don't sit down na najihurumia. Because ningekuwa mtu wa kujihurumia, saa hii singekuwa nimefika hapa. I'll face today. However bad it is, tomorrow will come. Tomorrow is a new day that has 24 hours. You never know. I'm someone who believes these minutes, it might be bad. The next minute, you don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
For all the parents watching you, especially those who are doing single parenting.
Yes.
Na enye wanaangalia mtoto. Unajua wazazi wengine huu project kuzi ukiangalia mapua ni ya babake. Nywele ni ya babake. Lips ni za babake. Babake alikufanyia character development. Ukiangalia nywele ni ya mamake. Miguu ni hizi zetu. Ni za mamake kabisa. Mamake alikufanyia character development. Those parents who are feeling some sort of way and the nearest object is their kid.
Yes.
The nearest thing they could project on, it's their kids. What would you want to tell them?
This child did not choose to be born. Hakuchagua kuzaliwa. Mlimzaa. And the situation, whatever happened between you and the other partner happened. The child is present. This is a human being that God has given you to take care of. Hata kama anafanana na the other person aje. Ama mtoto anakukumbusha vitu mingi aje about that person. Huyu ni mtu mwenye Mungu amekupatia, you take care of. Take care of your child the best way that you can. Don't allow this child to remind you of your pain. And the pain that happened, you don't know about tomorrow. You will meet someone who is better. Don't live your life based on what the other person did for you. That is just an experience that you passed through, and it's gone. Find a way of letting it go. Move on with your child and live. And give the best that you can.
And love them.
Love them. Give this child the best. Mpende tu na muishi.
Na muishi. Yeah. I want to wind up, but before I do that, is there anything you think we should have touched on that we've not touched on?
I think we've touched on basically everything. Of course, apart from the story that I would have told you. I've gone through so much though. Yeah, but what I just would say is that it doesn't happen to single women alone. Even women who are in marriage. There are people who are in marriage, but it's like they're single. You're married, but unakaa ni kama hata hauna huyo mzee. We all go through the same. So msiangalie ati labda ni single women who go through this alone. Hata wenye wameolewa, they are still going through all those projections that we are saying. Yeah. So it is just everyone to just calm down. If you feel like you have a burden or there's so many things that you've bottled down, make yourself aware of what you're going. Yani jitoe. Jaribu tu kujitoa, ukae ufikirie. Uone tu vile utajitoa.
Yeah. And if people can afford therapy, it's okay.
If you can afford therapy, it's fine. There are people who have friends who they can talk to who are very good.
Yes.
On helping you get out of that situation. Talk to those friends. But don't bottle it up.
Yeah. Don't bottle it up.
Don't bottle it up. Yeah. Just try and get away. Na pia, watu tu wapende Mungu tu. Mungu tu ni mfaithful.
Napenda venye umesema kwa uvumilivu. Watu wapende Mungu.
Above all,
so
pray. Pray. We are fighting battles every day. We are fighting battles every day. If you listen to, sorry, I'm taking so much of your time.
No, you are not.
If you listen to Summer's story, these kids, kuna tu ile battle tu, unapatanga tu. Hata sisi we go through that. You're trying to apply for a job rejection. You're trying to do this. Yani, kuna tu zile battles zinakufuatanga tu. Omba, jitoe kabisa. If you can find time with God, omba. Me, I believe in that.
Yeah. Omba. Watu wapende Mungu.
Nenda tu magai. Mungu tu nae.
Wewe Morini itabidi urudi hapo utupe story yako. Itabidi urudi tu hapo utupatie story yako because
my story was painful. Was painful, and what I'm
when
telling
you are ready
you about, yes, I'll share.
Yeah, when you are ready to.
I will.
Yeah.
Definitely I will.
Yeah.
Yes.
But thanks though for even making time.
Okay, thank you too for this platform. Yes. I didn't know when I texted you, I didn't know that we'll get to this point.
We are here now.
But we are here now. Yeah.
And I hope people can learn a thing or two from this conversation. And I just want people to stop stereotyping single parenting also. Because you said something important. Tuko hapo ndani hata kwenye wameolewa. Tuko pamoja. Tuko pamoja.
Tuko tu
pamoja. You know, tuko pamoja. Yeah, and I wish you all the best, even with your business. You're such a good soul.
Thank you.
So may God just like open doors for you. May He open doors for you and your business. Do you have a business number?
Yes, I do.
Can you give it if it's okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay, go on.
Okay.
Yes.
My business number is 0724 099 564.
Okay.
And that number you can reach me.
Yeah.
Even if you want, like, maybe there's someone, one or two, who might want to talk to me, you can still call me through that number.
Okay.
Yeah, so that line is open.
It's open.
Yes.
All right. All those details will be right here on our screen.
Okay.
So go blossom.
Get
as many gigs as possible. As
you.
many orders as possible. Just come here one day when we are ready to sit down. Come here with a testimony.
And something else maybe as we close that
sure.
I like to share. You see, when I started my business, it was mostly to bring on board those, especially women, the single parents who find it so hard to take care of their families. So my main vision was, when I opened the leather, whatever the bags, leathers producing company, and the African wear, was to bring in those women. We work together, at least kama wanaweza pata moja ama mbili.
Iko sawa.
So I'm looking at opening maybe that space that we can produce, bring them on board, we work together, we sell, we make money and take care of our kids. My 5 years vision from now is even just to open a school. Ni vile tu pesa inakosekananga, so that we can give as many bursaries to single
parents as possible.
Yes, and just help school, because people are going through so much. I would really wish to open a school, and if I would partner with someone, that would really make me happy, just for those kids. That's to remove those burdens from these people. Watu wanapitia vitu mingi sana. So maybe one day we'll come here and still tell our story.
I love that.
Yes.
The possibility of a good tomorrow, of a beautiful tomorrow.
Exactly.
Thank you, Maureen. Endelea na maji yako, mimi nimalize chai yangu.
Okay, hata maji imepoa.
Hata maji imepoa.
Ngugi kuna maji baridi.
Oh wow, unatuchomea hiyo. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope, as always, we learned a thing or two in today's conversation. And as she has said, kila mtu anapitia. We are all bottling up so many things, and we have no idea about what it is we are bottling up. So to every parent who is watching and you are having it a bit rough right now, especially with your kids around, take a step back. Instead of hitting them, instead of verbally abusing them, instead of projecting, just take a step back and ask, what else could I have done apart from what I'm doing right now? Jiite mkutano. And I hope we continue having these conversations around toxic parenthood, and I hope we continue opening up, and I hope we continue finding solutions that will enable us create an amazing community. If you would want to reach out to our guest, of course, her contact details have been here. Her business handle is also here. You guys, you can check the amazing products she has on her Instagram account. This is not an ad, guys, but I always say, if I find an opportunity to uplift someone, I'm going to take it. And of course, to you, our incredible supporters, we could not have done this without you. Hey, here comes 500k subscribers. It's a good feeling, my people, I can't lie. And of course, to say thank you to our assistant camera person, Abby. Do you want to say hi to people? Come say hi to people. No worry, that happens. Come. Our tea is getting cold. Yeah, this is our amazing. You can just say hi. Hi and bye. Abby just gonna be like hi and bye. Our assistant camera person Abigail, and of course the legendary, the man who needs no introduction, Edwin Ochieng, for the amazing work he does on this platform, and of course our incredible editor Kelvin Mwenda for compiling this episode and making sure it reaches you guys right on time. All right, what other conversations would you want us to tackle? On the comment section, I would be interested with your views. And if you want to share your story, my email, our general email is also right here on the screen. Send a summary, and who knows, we could be sitting with you on our next episode of the Lynn Ngugi Show. UK, here we come. Continue submitting your stories, guys. And who knows, tutaonana wapi? London. Mi watu wangu nitarudi hapa na accent. Nitarudi na accent ya wiki 3, hamtafunzika, but all in all, see you guys and take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.